Transition Awareness Breathing. Feeling grounded for both children and parents is essential for healthy living and learning. Join Eartha Powell on this series for tips and tools for creating a harmonious environment for learning. Transition Awareness Breathing will help you and your child find an individualized path to tackle change, promote lifelong learning, and discover new approaches to calmness.
So you walk into this open space and you have the sensation that maybe you are not alone. You turn to your right. No one is there. You turn to your left. Empty. But you have this sneaking suspicion that seems to grow. You turn around, you look behind you. There's no one there. What is this? You begin to hear a little bit of movement. Is it the wind? And you say, hello? Is anybody there? Is anybody there? Have you ever been in that type of situation where your senses are so aroused that you can kind of sense that someone is there? You're not alone. And this presence was so strong that you called out. You wouldn't call out if you really thought you were alone. And you really do expect someone to respond. Hello? Who's there? Come from around there. Hello? Hello? Is anybody there? Hello, hello, hello. Is anybody there? Well, you figure you're alone. Maybe you'll sing your favorite song. You begin to notice you're walking around, and you just are beginning to see small things. You look out the window, and the sky is so absolutely beautiful. Why didn't you notice the sky when you came in? Hello, hello, hello. Is anybody there? Can you see the blueness of the sky? Can you feel the coolness of the breeze? Hello, hello, hello. Is anybody there? When you're feeling like, you can just sing in the shower, you can sing in your bedroom, you just feel a sense of freedom. Welcome to Transition Awareness Breathing Podcast. I am so happy you are joining me today. I invite you to feel the sense of freedom, to sing in the shower, to sing in the open space, because you are not alone. You're there. Your presence is there. And you are bringing much joy. You are bringing a change to the space where you are at. That doesn't even sound right? I mean, we get so accustomed to making ourselves non-existent. Today, I want you to know, you and I, we are making a change. But before I go any farther, thank you, Web Talk Radio, for allowing me to have a platform to bring Transition Awareness Breathing Podcast to all my listeners. And to Mary Lou and Sam, thank you for making Transition Awareness Breathing Podcast available wherever my listeners go. Hey, let's get started on awareness. Awareness. Sometimes, not all the time, but sometimes we get so accustomed to trying to be a minimalist, not wanting to get involved. But today, we're going to get involved with our own awareness and feel good about it. Sometimes I know it's different, and this is weird, and this is strange, and it doesn't feel right. It's okay. It's just a few seconds, okay? I use a lot of imagery, if you haven't noticed. And the reason I use imagery is because it helps take the mind to a place in our mind's eye where we can travel without boundaries. It doesn't cost anything. It's free. A little bit of creativity, and maybe it feels a little bit different, but that's it. So get a comfortable spot. And I apologize. You know, I'm not a professional vocalist. I'm just trying to bring forth an image. So if you can forgive me and I can continue with the imagery exercise. As you are walking in the space, a space, you enter a room, an area that is very dark. You were in a very light area, a part of the space that you were at. Now you're entering a corner, a room, somewhere that is very dark. And you notice it's really dark. And it's so dark you can't see your hands. If you're looking at your hands, you know your hands are there. You don't have to touch your hands to be aware that your hands are there. You know your hands. You know that you're turning your hands. And you know your feet are there. You can feel the ground that's underneath your feet. But the room is really dark. Your eyes are trying to get accustomed to the darkness, and you notice there's no light. There's no light. Is anybody there? Can you see me? Can you see me? You're walking around and you can't see anything, but you are aware of your presence. You're aware of things that might be around because everything has some sense of presence. You can tell if you're getting too close to something. And inside, you feel, I've had enough. I want to go towards the light. I want to bring light. And you turn and you begin to go towards the place where you just came from, and you notice there's a crack of light beaming through. And you can see the light, and you say to yourself, I know my way out. I can see. I can go. And you begin to see the shadows. Are you seeing the shadows of your hands? Can you see your hands? Can you see your feet? Oh yeah, there they are. And you begin to walk towards the light. And when you open the door, the wherever you're at, you go into the light part of the room, wow, that light just shines through. Whoa, you're squinting your eyes and you see the blueness of the sky because there's a big window right in front of you. Whoa, there's a lot of light coming in. And you notice it's so absolutely beautiful. That beauty was there all along. It's the same room that you left to go into the dark area. And now you're coming back. And you feel a rich appreciation for the light. You feel a rich appreciation of being aware of your hands and your feet in the darkness. Have you ever felt that way? Have you ever been to a place or in a situation where something was taken away, or maybe there was a time where you had a splint on your arm or your leg, or a cast on your arm or your leg, and you weren't able to touch it, and you got an itch. You just got an itch right underneath that cast, underneath that splint, and it's right there, and you can't get to it. It's right in the spot, right in the middle where you cannot get to it. And you were told, do not put anything underneath there to scratch. And it seems the more you don't want to think about that itch, the more you itch. The awareness of the sensation of ourselves, of the senses that our body has. Sometimes when the sensation is covered and we're not able to get to it, it seems we pay more attention to it. Oh, it's a brand new day. It's a brand new minute. And every minute that we are here, we're making a difference. We are making a presence. And we appreciate the awareness of every part of our body, whether it's functioning at 100% or not. It's functioning to the best of our ability, and we are aware of it, and we appreciate it. Oh, so some may think, well, I'm not as young as I used to 20 years ago, 10 years ago, 50 years ago, how many ever years ago I was able to, we're living in the past. As we grow towards the future, look at all the things you have grasped, all the knowledge, all the experience. Maybe 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, maybe however many years ago it was, you were not able to handle or organize the information as you do now. You may be at a level where you're helping other people. You're the expert. You're the go-to person. And when you're not there at that special place, they're looking for you, the people who are counting on you. Or maybe someone is looking forward to your call or your walk when you walk with your walking buddy. Your presence counts. And however amount of ability that you're able to participate in, it's wonderful, it's beautiful, it's great. And as you go forward to the next moment, and you take the next breath, as you breathe in this big breath, you are aware of the air that you take in. And you feel free. You do feel free to sing, to tell a story, to use your imagination. Hello, 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 is anybody there? Can Can you see the blueness of the skies? Can you feel the coolness of the breeze? Hello, 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 is anybody there? And do you know, people will turn and they will find that there's something special about you. What is it about you that brings so much sunshine, so much joy? It is your awareness of that joy inside of you. And it's okay if you haven't had a chance to open up that dark area and let that sun shine in. This is a good time. Just do it a little bit at a time. The sunshine can come in that dark area. And it's okay to appreciate the awareness of yourself, to appreciate the awareness of now, to appreciate the awareness of being able to just see the beauty in our world and in our environment. And we can make a difference. And I hope you know that you made a difference to me in joining me in Transition Awareness Breathing Podcast. And so I want to thank you so much. And I hope you have a really great day. Thank you so much. And I'll talk to you again next time.
Be sure and pick up a copy of Eartha's new book, Tab Mindfulness, Awareness and Coloring Activities in a Pandemic World. It's not just an ordinary coloring book. It features 23 illustrations to stimulate thought, relaxation, and creativity for anyone between the ages of 4 and 94. Increase your positive self-talk energy. Unlock new creative paths. Transform your time once or twice a week to create beautiful art while strengthening confidence, building positive self-talk, and sensitize self-awareness. Tab Mindfulness, Awareness and Coloring Activities in a Pandemic World. It's available now at Amazon.com.